Dr. Sorin Costreie, Vice Dean of Philosophy College, Bucharest University.
Thank you very much. It's not working. Thank you very much. Well, after such a philosophical talk, what I have to do now is to give a historical talk about the collaboration with Berlin and other institutes in the field of cultural diplomacy. So, dear rectors, presidents, distinguished guests and students, it's my great pleasure, and I'm very pleased to be here and to have this occasion to present you the educational offer of our Faculty of Philosophy, and to express our constant interest in developing cultural diplomacy studies. As I said, I'm a philosopher, and we are normally seen as being trapped in this ivory tower. Our head is in clouds, and these things so far and so forth. Well, let me challenge this cliché, and let me show you what we actually do in the fields, in this particular field of cultural studies. And I will start, first of all, thanking to President Constantinescu for this initiative and the organization of this conference, to our rector, Professor Mircea Dumitru, for his vision and constant effort to develop internationalization at our university, and last but not least, Professor Mark Donfriend, and in fact the entire board of the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy for their crucial participation in our bilateral projects regarding BA, MA, and PhD study. I will give you a hint of what's going on about this collaboration. And most of all, I would like to welcome the presence of the students, because somehow I think they are the true cultural diplomats, and I hope that you will enjoy this cultural exchange over the weekend and beyond. So, let me take this opportunity to speak about the integration of cultural diplomacy in the curriculum of the Faculty of Philosophy. We started the collaboration with the ICD 3 years ago. And our first joint program, initially managed by the Faculty of Philosophy, has turned out to be the most successful so far. And that's a PhD program in international relations and cultural diplomacy, which has been quite a rewarding program for both of our institutions and for the great number of international students carrying our research under the supervision of Romanian academics. And I think this reflects the way in which the Faculty of Philosophy understands its identity and designs strategies for the future. And taking cultural diplomacy as part of our understanding of the future of a philosophy developed in relation to the needs of contemporary society, we also recognize with the tradition of the faculty and philosophy in general. And let me mention here somebody, which is a dear figure in philosophy, and you will understand also what role he played in cultural diplomacy. And this is the philosopher, mathematician, diplomat, Gottfried Leibniz. And beyond many things, he established in Berlin, so Berlin was with us from the very beginning, the German Academy for Arts and Sciences. But I'm not going to talk about that, but about his role as a mentor or a very important model in cultural diplomacy. Why? Because he constantly acted and paid a continuous effort to reconcile many things. Amongst them is the new philosophy of Descartes, for instance, with the old philosophy of Aristotle. In religion, he acted to reconcile Catholicism with Protestantism. And as a diplomat, he played a crucial role to put together at the same table France and Germany, and many, many other things. Now, let me present you shortly the offer we have and the collaboration we pursued so far with the ICD. First, I would like to say once again that this collaboration with ICD is a priority for us, and it was decisive in influencing our choice to focus our curriculum on international relations, not only with regard to the ethics of international relations, but also with regard to cultural diplomacy. We may say that alongside pure philosophy, the ethics of international relation and cultural diplomacy are three key elements of our strategy for developing our study programs. And now let me present you our study programs. The first one, I mentioned it before, was developed in partnership with ICD Berlin, and that's the PhD program in International Relations and Cultural Diplomacy, which was initially managed by the Faculty of Philosophy and is now a fully functional program of the University of Bucharest, and it's a 3-year program. And here the students may have the opportunity to do advanced research, connecting them with all over the world and from a variety of backgrounds with Romanian academics who supervise their work. So, and I'm happy to tell that this summer we will also have our first graduates who enrolled in 2013 and now are prepared to defend their thesis, which is a great moment for us. Secondly, we have a master program in globalization studies and cultural diplomacy, which is again a program ending now its first cycle, and we'll have graduates this summer, and this encourages us to continue our efforts of reaching to new international students. This is a 2-year program taking place in Berlin and in Bucharest, and the first year is organized by the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy, whereas the second is organized by the Faculty of Philosophy. And I think this unique structure of the program provides the students with the advantage of learning in 2 different major European cities, and thus the opportunity to gain academic, professional and personal experience for living in different cultures. Furthermore, the program's structure provides a unique opportunity to benefit from the study environment in both an international known governmental organization and a traditional public university. Thirdly, we have an MA program in analytic philosophy with a concentration in cultural diplomacy. This is a program combining foundational expertise in analytic philosophy with that in cultural diplomacy, and it prepares students for careers in the field of humanities, academia, politics, international relations, and beyond. The curriculum consists of a total of 4 semesters, and the first semester takes place in Berlin, at the Academy for Cultural Diplomacy, and the remaining 3 semesters takes place at Bucharest, at the Faculty of Philosophy. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of my talk, promoting our educational offer in order to reach international students is a priority of the Faculty of Philosophy and generally of our university. And in addition to these 3 programs developed in collaboration with ICD Berlin, we have 5 more MA programs in English, with a length of 2 years and a strong interdisciplinary component. And in addition, we are now in the process of accrediting another interdisciplinary MA program in philosophy, politics, and economics in partnership with the Faculty of Business and Administration. And I think we are very confident that it will be a success story as well. So let me say a few words about these other MA programs in English. so you can get an overview of our educational offer and internationalization strategy. Recently, the UNESCO Chair for Intercultural and Interreligious Exchanges became a part of our faculty, and consequently, we added 3 MA programs to our offer. And they are Intercultural Communication, Intercultural Management, and Master of Business Administration. The first one is a program designed to respond to the needs of companies and organizations recruiting graduates interested in working within the communication sector. The curriculum is flexible and it addresses students with an interest in the humanities and social sciences from a variety of social and cultural backgrounds. I think it offers an excellent framework for cultural studies. Secondly, we have this MA in Intercultural Management, which is organized in partnership with the Swiss Institute for Sustainable Management and other 3 universities, namely Fribourg, Hamburg, and Dortmund. And graduates are exceptionally prepared to develop a career in middle and top management of international institutions and companies. The third one is the MBA program, which has been organized since 2008, and it provides students with a unique opportunity to meet top academics and experts from international universities, successful managers, and entrepreneurs. And now, last but not least, our old 2 MA programs from the area of theoretical philosophy. The first one, it's Open Mind, and it's currently one of our most successful MA program in English and brings a rather unique combination of courses attractive to students from various backgrounds. Open Mind covers new and important topics that go beyond the traditional core of cognitive science and reach new and exciting domains in comparative development and evolutionary psychology, cognitive linguistics and pragmatics, social neuroscience and neuropsychology, cognitive anthropology, animal cognition, and cognitive archaeology, among others. Last but not least, we have our dear MA program in analytic philosophy, which is a 2-year research master program aiming to provide students with various useful skills and insights needed to do independent intellectual work in philosophy at postgraduate level. Here, generally, due to its focus on clear thought, articulated argumentation, and elaborated criticism of philosophical accounts, we succeeded to create real philosophical minds. And this analytic master program has proved to be an extremely useful tool in providing students the critical skills to approach our daily life. So far, that's all, and I will stop here, and I may expand and develop in the discussion time. Thank you all.